Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Hope you're enjoying your holidays with your friends, your family, and enjoying time away from work. I appreciate you tuning in to today's video because that's what I do. I bring you guys content each and every day, even on holidays like Christmas. Now, today, it's going to be a real simple video. It's all about the shorts, the reels that we've released, and some of the highlights. The majority of them are the fun ones. It's not really going to be super educational. It's going to be the ones where, I mean, to be honest with you, I make fun of Steve Trang because that's one of my most favorite things to do in the year. So why not highlight me making fun of Trang Lang on Christmas? That's become a new tradition. And some of the other funny ones that we've had throughout the year. So it's just really a highlight reel of some of the fun moments that we've had this year. But listen, I love and I appreciate all of the support that we've received this year. We had a record amount of views, likes, comments, and subscriptions to the YouTube channel. So thank you guys so much for all of the support. I hope you enjoyed today's fun video showing some of the laughs that we've had and some of the highlight moments of 2025. Merry Christmas. Enjoy the holidays. Love and hold tight your loved ones today. That's what it's all about. We'll see you guys tomorrow. One gorilla, 100 men. Let me tell you, one gorilla, one RJ Bates, I'm winning. And here's the reason why. See, I've seen all these videos out there saying no one has talked about how you would actually kill the gorilla. See, here's the thing. The gorilla doesn't know that we're in a fight because the gorilla is dumb. You can't actually tell the gorilla, hey, you have to go kill RJ. But I am the superior, intelligent being where I do know that we're in a fight to the death. And here's the other thing that I can do. I have a slower metabolism, which means he will starve before I will. So I'm not gonna fight the gorilla. I'm just gonna outlast the gorilla with my intelligence and my slow ass metabolism. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how I will beat the gorilla without the other 99 human beings.
Everyone thinks for some reason that wholesaling is a real estate investor or something like that. A wholesaler is just a salesperson. Okay, you take and you sell a contract for more than what you bought the contract for. You're buying low and you're selling high. You're not an investor, you sell paper. It's trash.
What's his point? I'm not a real estate investor. I'm a wholesaler. Now what? Ray, what you got to say? It's trash? I was broke as a joke. I could not do with my life. And then I started wholesaling. And now I can literally do whatever the I want. And in the meantime, I have also brought people along the way and paid them more money than they could ever make doing anything else in their lifetime. And then for the thousands of people over the past 5 years that have trained how to wholesale and completely changed their life, what about them? And then let's not talk about the thousands of homeowners that I have helped in bad situations, the thousands of end buyers that I've bought great deals to, the title companies that have closed deals, the contractors that have gotten work, utilities that have gotten paid, back taxes that have gotten paid, liens that have gotten settled, mortgages that have gotten paid off. That's all trash to you, the Ray Butler? Nah, brother, your video is trash. Shut the up. In a completely unprecedented move, President Joe Biden, in his last hours as president, came through with a wave of pardons. Some for family members, Dr. Anthony Fauci, Liz Cheney. But what you didn't hear about in the news is that he gave a pardon to Steve Trang and the Trang dynasty in starting the war on wholesaling.
Wholesaling is bad. It takes advantage of the people that need the help the most.
This man is a war criminal. Has now been pardoned by President Joe Biden. In a statement, Biden said, even when individuals have done nothing wrong, and in fact have done the right thing. In Biden's eyes, what Steve Trang did was the right thing. Just know, moving forward, every second that you support Steve Trang and the Trang dynasty, you are supporting a war criminal who was pardoned by the worst president in United States history.
Do it one more time for me.
Test. Hello, hello, hello.
Do a clap for me.
We got spirit, yes we do. We got spirit, how about you?
So there are 3 books that I've read this year that really brought something to life for me. They were biographies of Arnold Schwarzenegger, Matthew McConaughey, and Mark Hoppus. And all 3 of them, highly successful in their own fields, basically found their success because they were consistent with the actions that they took, but also embraced the moment when it came, right? They didn't go out seeking to be the world's greatest body lifter or the world's greatest actor or lead singer of the greatest punk band of all time. No, they just went out and they took the necessary actions, they worked hard, and when the moments came, they embraced it, and then the next thing you know, they look back and they go, how did this happen over the past 20 and 25 years? So for you, look for that moment. Embrace all of the moments that come your way, because you never know which one is gonna be the one that changes your life. This reel is for you. Those of you that watch all of my videos, you watch me close all these deals in all 50 states, and you've got one burning question. Not the question of how do you close those deals? How do you comp and underwrite those deals? How do you find buyers for those deals? Of course, that's not the question you really want to ask me. The question you want to ask me is, RJ, what CRM do you use? Well, this video right here, is for you. Resimply, baby. Go to resimply.com/titanium and get your free trial today to use the best CRM in all of real estate investing. There you go. I finally answered your question of what CRM do I use.
Wholesaling, what the f***? If you hear that word, run. They're trying to steal your money. And guess what? People are giving it to them.
What are we talking about? Who is this guy? I don't know what he's talking about. We just take people's money? Is that what we do? No, we give them money for their house. They're right to say yes or no to it. There are people that I talk to every single day that are in desperate need to sell their house for various different reasons, where I'm assuming this guy is some sort of attorney or a realtor. So he believes that he can solve every seller's problem. Then why is there so many wholesale transactions taking place on a daily basis? Why do I talk to homeowners that say, I've talked to realtors and they don't want to help me out? They don't want to sell my physically distressed property. Look at your competition, and to say run from them, I don't say run from realtors. This is a ridiculous take.
Get the cheers in the ambience. I got a ring to think then again. I'm such a winner, I'll win again. Some think I'm a Viking or maybe a wizard. I feel like I'm both when I'm in the ring. Victory brings serenity. I give them a 3-piece, that's for the 3P, and then I leave with the Trinity.
How would you feel if you were selling your house, let's say for $500,000, and the person you thought was buying your home turns around and sells it to somebody else for $550,000? This is called wholesaling, and it is totally legal. It just seems like a way for sellers to lose a lot of money, leave a lot of money on the table. Because if somebody was willing to pay $550,000, why wouldn't you get the $550,000? Because the wholesaler is not doing anything to the property.
Let me look it up. Is she a realtor? Yeah. You know what I get told every single day by my team? Called leads today. They talk to other wholesalers. You know what we rarely hear? Hey, we called the lead and they had been cold called, direct mail, PPC by realtors. There's no marketing to these sellers. There's no realtors out here banging up pre-foreclosures, vacant houses, the shit boxes that we have to do all of this work for $2,500, $5,000, $3,000. What about those deals? Sure, you can point to the $50,000 bangers that are once in a blue moon, but what about the sellers that are desperate, that actually need us? See, this is the problem I have when we start pointing the fingers inside of our own industry saying that there's not a place for us, that we're stealing equity and whatnot. How would you feel if I told you that your commission is stealing the seller's equity? You would feel like, well, I'm doing a lot of work over here. Well, we're doing just as much, if not more work than you are. So stay in your lane and talk about the benefits that you bring as a realtor, and stop talking about you don't know about. Create your own reality. That's what we say here all the time at Titanium. Except, are you actually doing that? Recently, I released my 4th ever song. This time with a new band, The Bunny the Bear. Now, I've been a fan of this band since 2010. Now, how did I create a song? Because I have no musical talent. I have no musical ability. I reached out to the band and I said, I want to create a song where I come up with the idea, you create the music, and we release it together. So we created a song called Better Than This. At this point, it's got over 30,000 streams on Spotify. I'm pretty proud of it, so check it out. This is absolutely painful what I'm about to have to do. And it's going to be the only time I ever do it in my life. Let me take this information over to my underwriting team and make sure that based off the information you provided me that it qualifies. I believe it's going to, but let me just verify with them, see what I can get approved for you. So give me a few minutes here and then I'll come back and I'll let you know what we can do for you, okay?
All right, sounds good.
All right, give me just a few minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Helen. Oh, she hung up. That's what happens when you put people on. Oh. Ah! God dang it, man. She was so motivated and just, that was one of the most painful things I've ever had to do in my entire life.
Real estate wholesaling is so dead if you're doing it the old way by just giving 50% of what the property is worth. You have to learn how to do creative financing and be able to give market value or even a tad bit more.
What the... When are we going to come down on regulations on who can have a camera and a microphone? Wholesaling is dead? No, it's not. I just made a video like 8 minutes ago about how we made $45,000 in 13 minutes with like zero overhead. Just boom. And giving people more than market value? Talk to any investor in any realm. They will never tell you that you should invest more than something is worth. That's not investing. That's called spending. It's dumb. So I'm here in Fargo, North Dakota, and I didn't think anything could be more miserable than listening to Steve Trang read his script to start his podcast. But it feels like it's negative 17 degrees here, and that's a special kind of pain, I'm not gonna lie. But speaking of Trangaling, listen, this guy's now starting to talk about virtual wholesaling again. And Steve, honestly, man, it's really painful hearing you talk about things that you know nothing about. Can you just go back to just having people come on your podcast, have them provide all of the value, and you just say nothing outside of what's written on your script? Let's go back to that. Speaking of that, war on wholesaling. Where are you at, Steve? We haven't seen a new regulation in a while. Are we beating you?
All right, let me let Robert know about the 18-year-old HVAC real quick. It's just gonna be about 2 more minutes. I just gotta run back here and I'll come right back, okay? I'm sorry. I should have asked you this earlier, Tanya. I mean,
who are you with?
See, this is how, if you're the guy, you don't get that question. I'm just saying, this could have been avoided. The underwriter is man. I would rather have awkward silence and let her. She wants to talk. Let her talk while we're doing stuff. He had her in a good spot. The silence, I'm telling you, the silence that you give them by putting them on hold and saying that you're all talking to an underwriter or whatnot puts them in a bad place. It doesn't put them in a good place. I don't like it.
Tell people not wholesale in 2025 because wholesaling is dead, bro. Because literally it's becoming illegal. Number one, there are a multitude of states that have outlawed it. And secondly, unless you are a highly skilled operator that has a team and a bunch of VAs and just a whole system in place, or if you are a solo operator, probably right now is a great time to be in wholesaling if you really know what you're doing and you have your systems dialed. But for the newbie coming in, it's never been harder right now than any other time.
One, wholesaling is not dead. No, it's not more difficult than it's ever been. It's actually easier than it's ever been. Now it's, hey, come in here, spend a couple grand. You're gonna talk to only people that want to sell their house. I love how you said, yeah, if you're not super skilled. In what world are we like, yeah, you can make a ton of money if you just absolutely suck at. What are we talking about? You have to be good at something to make money? No shit.
Like, what? This is crazy. And is it becoming illegal? No, it's not becoming illegal. Every regulation that comes down has some sort of way for you to do wholesaling legally. Regulations are not outlawing this. And now you're saying the market is super saturated? No, it's not. It was way more saturated in 2021 and 2022. 2022 wiped out the field, bro. Go look. So no, it's not oversaturated. This is the golden age of wholesaling. Don't listen to this shit.
So we talk about create your own reality all the time. I've been in Quebec, Canada for the past week. My son's played a hockey game every single day at this tournament called the Pee Wee Quebec Tournament. It's the largest youth hockey tournament in the world. It's been an incredible experience. We started off day one playing a team from Montreal. Then we went to a team from Connecticut. Then we played Boston. Then we went to Prince Edward's Island. Then we played Hong Kong. That was insane. These kids were amazing. And then yesterday we played an all-star team from New Jersey. And today, elimination day, we're going to be playing here. And we're going to be playing against a team called Team Gatorade, which is an all-star team from the United States. Man, it's been awesome to see you guys that have followed my content. I woke up this morning to probably, 25, 30 messages from guys saying, how's Trinity doing? It's been the most incredible experience ever, man. Just I literally feel like I'm in Mighty Ducks movie over here. So today's the big day, though. If we win, we move on to the quarterfinals. If we lose, then we go home tomorrow. But just an incredible experience. I do think we are the favorite going into the day. So hopefully we get a good update and we were able to move on. But man, we talk about create your own reality. Look at this. This is what makes it all worth. My son played a game there. It's an arena that holds 18,000 people. That place was popping. He was on television, local television here. Friends and family all across the world were able to watch the game. That's what it's all about, man. This makes all the long, hard days worth it. I sat there probably through the whole second period, tearing up. Just like, is this for real? Is that my kid? Is this my life? Fuck yeah, it is. We earn the right to do this every single day. So when I tell you to go out and create your own reality, it's whatever it is you want. Maybe some of you guys look at it and say, I definitely don't want in the snowy tundra of Quebec in February. I completely understand. Some of you might look at it and say, I want to do something more tropical. I get that. That's why it's your reality. But I wouldn't change anything about what we're doing right now. So, let's go Brahmas. Let's beat Team Gatorade. Gatorade sucks today. I'll let you guys know what happens.